Before you hit the gas in 2026, listen up. California just changed the rules of the road, and some of these new DMV laws could cost you serious money, or even your license if you're not ready. Let's break this down quickly, clearly, and without the legal headache. California is putting a big focus on road safety, and some of the changes are especially important if you or someone you know has dealt with a DUI. For certain DUI offenders, the ignition interlock device program, that breathalyzer you have to use to start your car, is being extended all the way through 2033. The idea is simple: prevent repeat offenses and make the roads safer for everyone. And when impaired driving leads to something far more serious, the penalties are getting tougher. If someone is convicted of vehicular manslaughter while intoxicated, probation can now last anywhere from 3 to 5 years instead of just 2. California is clearly drawing a harder line here. Safety changes don't stop there, especially around kids. School zone speed limits are being reduced from 25 miles per hour down to 20. This won't take effect until 2031, but it's something drivers should be aware of now because it will show up on DMV exams and future enforcement. Slower speeds near schools mean fewer serious accidents. You'll also need to be more careful when passing stopped vehicles. If you see a car on the shoulder with hazard lights on, you're now required to slow down or move over, not just for emergency vehicles, but for any stationary vehicle. This change is meant to protect roadside workers, stranded drivers, and anyone who's forced to stop along the highway. Automated traffic enforcement is also expanding. Cities are being allowed to use updated red light cameras, but here's the important part: violations are civil only. That means no points on your license, but fines can still add up fast, so yellow lights matter more than ever. If you were thinking about getting clever with your license plate, California is shutting that down too. Devices that flip, block, or interfere with plate visibility can now lead to fines of up to $1,000. The state is cracking down on anything designed to dodge tolls or traffic cameras. Some changes are more local, but still worth knowing. In Los Angeles and Alameda counties, authorities are now allowed to remove abandoned, inoperable RVs valued at $4,000 or less. This law runs through 2030 and is aimed at improving safety and keeping streets cleaner. On the tech side, self-driving cars are getting easier to identify. Autonomous vehicles can now use special marker lights to signal when the vehicle, not the human, is in control. That added visibility helps everyone sharing the road know what to expect. If you ride an electric off-road motorcycle, there's a change for you as well. These bikes are now officially classified as off-highway vehicles, which means you'll need a DMV-issued plate or plug card to ride legally. Now let's talk about buying a car, because this is a big one. Starting in October 2026, the CARS Act goes into effect, requiring dealers to clearly disclose total vehicle prices and financing terms. For vehicles priced under $50,000, buyers will also have a 3-day right to cancel. Less pressure, more transparency, and fewer surprises. There are also a couple of DMV updates that actually make life easier. If you move, you'll now be able to request a duplicate driver's license just to update your address, without jumping through unnecessary hoops. And finally, a win for everyday drivers dealing with parking tickets. Cities can now reduce or waive fines and offer payment plans for people who can't afford to pay right away, helping prevent small tickets from turning into long-term financial trouble. So that's the rundown: California's 2026 DMV law changes, simplified. Safer roads, stronger consumer protections, and smarter systems overall. And if you're studying for the California DMV written test, keep in mind that many of these updates do show up on exams. We've put together easy-to-follow DMV test cheat sheets and realistic practice tests that break this information down exactly the way the DMV asks it. You'll find the link in the description. If this helped, hit like, share it with that friend who always speeds through school zones, and as always, drive safe out there.